Hare Krishna Devotees. I came into Krishna Consciousness in the year 2013, end of 2013 through Damodar program. But I feel there is some connection between my 10 years, the journey as well. Because when I was doing my engineering, I always used to hear into Hare Krishna Kirtan. Probably I used to love that Kirtan somehow. I don't know where I got it from, but I always used to love it. Probably that has made some purification within me, so that it connected me to Krishna consciousness over the journey of 10-15 years. But I always used to have a question, deep question within me, that there is a purpose for me in this life, but I don't know what. And also used to have another question, who actually is God? These two questions I used to have from since I was young. I always used to have these questions, but I never pondered over how to. Okay, got it. I got in touch with Krishna Consciousness through Prabhupada's books. So, but this got more intensified in the year during the years 2009 and 2012. Actually, I would say in these 3 years are the toughest years in my life, I would say. So I always used to ask this question, what is the purpose of my life and who actually is God? And I used to stay in Sunderland at the time in 2009, and I moved to London in 2010. During that time, I was without job. And this, because of joblessness and many other things, I used to have these questions more naturally, what is the purpose of life? Why am I, spending life like this? All these questions. And I got a job in 2011, and then I was kind of well settled financially at that time as well. And in 2012, I got married. Still, because of those questions and many other things, due to stress or anxiety, I used to do yoga and meditation. I used to search for different options, does it work, or does this meditation process work? But never, none of these processes, were so satisfying to me. Nothing worked. So that search was intensified. There should be something for this. There should be an answer for these questions. So in 2012, I got married with Malia, and in 2013 August, she came to UK. And during September or November, September or October, something like that, we went to temple in London, this Mahalakshmi temple in East Ham. And the devotees kept a table. They were promoting Damodar program at the time. So we came out of the temple and then happened to see them. And then they asked what is this you're doing? So we asked them, what is this? What are these books and other things? And they say in November and December there is a auspicious month which is known as Kartik of Damodar. So we come to your house and do puja. And I thought at least we got married, and then I can invite my friends over to my place, and it will be nice puja. I don't know what it is, I never heard of Damodar or even Kartik. I don't know whether I've heard. I might have heard, but I don't know what is Kartik puja. So I told them we'll come back to you. I took their number, and we came back home, and then we decided what date would be the best one. Then we checked with the friends and the calendars and other things, and we came up with a date which is Kartika Purnami, the last day of Damodar. Then we invited all our friends, and the Mataji and Prabhu who actually gave this Damodar Puja detail, they didn't come, but they sent the other Mataji, which is Adi Mataji and Rajendhar Prabhu and Nishu Prabhu, I guess. They three came to our house doing Damodar Puja. So as I always used to have, I tried many things, yoga or meditation, but nothing gave me satisfaction. But when Sadhu Mataji told about this Damodar Puja and the Hare Krishna mantra, and spoke about Damodar Leela and about Bhagavad Gita as well, and she was mentioning about Bhagavatam as well. So then I thought, this is wonderful. Probably this is the mantra which I've been looking for, something, or a meditation. This is what I've been looking for. And then immediately from next day onwards, I started chanting. And I felt really happy after a few days. This chanting is working. But none of the meditations or yoga or nothing worked. Nothing worked. And on top of that, when I was doing yoga and meditation, I used to see what is their succession, what is the disciplic succession. Are they actually traditional, or are they following their disciplic succession, or just came up with some idea and then preaching. So I couldn't find anything beyond that particular person, there is no guru or something like that. I couldn't find anything. I thought I don't know whether I'm following the right one or not. So I was not satisfied. Even when I tried the process, it didn't work for me. So when Sadhu Mataji told about this Hare Krishna mantra, which is actually coming from, it's age-old process which is coming from, which is mentioned in the scriptures, I thought yes, probably this is one of the best ones, probably let me try. And when I took Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam book as well, I guess, on that day. And then after a few days, I flipped over the pages of Bhagavad Gita, and I saw the disciplic succession that is coming down to Prabhupada. I thought actually this is what I've been looking for. And then when I tried Hare Krishna mantra, that worked. And that's when my search has stopped. So I was not regular to the Bhakti Vriksha, because I was working in Leicester. So I used to stay there Monday to Friday, and then come back here Saturday or Friday night or something like that. So it was a little bit difficult for me to attend regularly Bhakti Vriksha. But after a few months, I moved back, and then I started going back to Bhakti Vriksha regularly. So a few things which actually a turning point, which I would say is when I spoke to my cousin, he said if you read Bhagavad Gita completely, that will change your life. Then I thought, okay, let me read this book. Then I took that mission, and then finished reading Bhagavad Gita complete within few months. I think probably 4 months I read completely. And so many questions which I had before, who actually is God, or what is the purpose of me in this life. So many questions were answered. And beyond that, so many questions which are within me, I couldn't ask anyone or anywhere. But these were actually answered from Bhagavad Gita. I was surprised. So yes. And slowly, I'm convinced on these scriptures. And another one is, I think one of the devotees, mentioning about Prabhupada memories. So I started watching these memories, Prabhupada memories. Then as I keep on watching those memories, I was completely connected and appreciating Prabhupada. So because that was mentioned in the Guru Parampara in the Bhagavad Gita, that is actually coming from Krishna to Prabhupada. So when I watched these Prabhupada's memories by his disciples who directly served him, they were with him in the mission. When I heard the realizations directly from them, I started appreciating more and more Prabhupada. So that actually was another phase which actually moved my conviction to the next level. Many things have changed in my life as well. As you know, when you come into the Bhakti Vriksha or Sanghas, association with the devotees, we change many things, many bad habits which we have been following. Similarly, I used to be hardcore meat eater and intoxicant, and slowly I gave up. It was not much difficult for me. In fact, I could give up a little bit easily. But one big support in my life was Maya, because she never said, even though she was not convinced or appreciating what I was doing, but she never said no. She never objected me from what I'm doing. So that was actually very good positive point in my life. And in fact, like now when I see actual Krishna consciousness in my life started only after she came to my life. So that's in that way, like she is my fortune. When Krishna sent her into my life. So because like I see many families struggling with other partner not supporting or things like that, because like, their journey will be a little bit tough, you know. So, but in my case, I'm very fortunate in that, I would say. So, like as we started chanting more and more, reading Prabhupada books, and doing a little bit of service. And Sadhu Mataji, I would appreciate her patience. I never used to answer her calls or messages, but she has so much of enthusiasm, patience, inviting people, engaging us in service. She knows how to engage people in the service. So we started doing a little bit service, because we have many festivals Pani Hati, Damodar, book distribution, Harinam, all these things festival. She used to engage us a little bit in our services, and slowly we got connected with His Grace Arvind Krishna Prabhu and Her Grace Yamneshwari Mataji, and under their guidance and support, which is very crucial for us in our life, in our Krishna Conscious journey, we could make progress very nicely. And because they gave very nice guidance to us in our personal and spiritual life, so many things, and most importantly, they used to pray for us so that we can be engaged in the service in Krishna Consciousness. And then after 2015 or I think in the year 2016, I started doing Bhakti Vriksha as well. So this process of chanting and preaching made a lot of purification within me, and I could feel the changes within me, the way I live, the way I react, the way I take the things, good or bad. So many things started happening within me, so which is actually very positive. In fact, this can happen to anyone and everyone. And the other phase which I feel that actually inspired me to do more and more service and things is engaging in preaching. That helped me to take it as a responsibility and help people, because I got help from the other devotees, so why can't I give this to others as well? So this actually gave me a feeling of more responsibility, and under the constant guidance of Sadhu Mataji, Yamneshwari Mataji and Arvind Krishna Prabhu. So we were able to do nice service, and so fortunately, I'm so fortunate to get connected with my Guru Maharaj. So as I associate more and more with the devotees, serve along with them, read Srila Prabhupada's books, I started appreciating the mood and vision of Krishna Consciousness movement. I feel this, this particular life, which I've been looking for, what's the purpose of me in this life, is kind of more and more getting clear, that I have to use this life to serve Srila Prabhupada and Guru and Gauranga, and make my life successful and please them by preaching in Krishna Consciousness. So I'm really grateful for Srila Prabhupada for giving this wonderful Krishna Conscious family all over the world, and my Guru Maharaj and His Grace Arvind Krishna Prabhu, Her Grace Yamneshwari Mataji and Her Grace Sadhu Mataji for constantly guiding me, supporting me and praying for me. Thank you much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. With our Gaur Premanande, Haribol.